All right.
Okay, so my topic is rap music, and my claim is that rap music is a positive influence on youth. My first supporting claim is rap music reinforces positive mood. My second claim is that rap music contributes to individual and community empowerment. And my last claim is that rap music is used to educate. So for my first claim, rap music reinforces positive mood. I use the journal called Child and Social Work, where Ralph Travis and Scott Bowman surveyed 160 different youth groups in 2011, and in their research they found that music engagement has shown to facilitate emotional regulation, where both adults and adolescents, often turn to music to promote positive mood, reduce negative mood, and invoke nostalgia or solace. So another forms of a way of self-therapy. They found that 50% of the respondents felt that music helped them make it through bad times. 55% stated that rap music provided an outlet to express themselves. More than 61% stated rap music helped them think critically about the world around them. And 44% reported rap music made them want to do something positive for their neighborhood. To support that, I also researched rappers and the purpose behind their music. I found an article published on the Huffington Post of a recent interview between Kid Cudi and the Arsenio Hall show. When the rapper was asked what hip hop needs, Kid Cudi responded, "I think the braggadocio, money cash hoe thing needs to be deadened." He feels like it's holding back the culture as Black people. It doesn't advance people in any shape or form. He thinks that rappers need to embrace the responsibility and understand that power of music is something so special to be able to do on this magnitude where you reach millions of people. So he questions, why not use that for good? Why not tell kids something that we can all connect with and use in their lives? And in his mission statement, that when he started rapping, he included that all he wanted to do was help kids from feeling alone and stop kids from committing suicide, because he's also dealt with those issues. So that's where he comes from. For my second supporting claim, rap music contributes to individual and community empowerment. I found an article posted on CNN News of an event called Arabs Got Talent back in 2013. There was a teenager named Maya Mahmood. She was covered in a scarf from head to toe, and she amazed the crowd because she began rapping. But what she was rapping about was about sexual harassment of women in Egypt. So we don't really hear of those things because they're repressed. And so women in Egypt routinely face instances of sexual harassment. In a 2008 survey, 1,010 women were surveyed, and by the Egyptian Center of Women's Rights, 83% of the Egyptian women and 98% of the foreign women claim that they have been sexually harassed. The rapper, who is also an undergraduate, studied politics and social science, and on her spare time she listens to these women and their stories of daily discrimination, and she, with the permission of them, she uses the music or the experiences into her music. So with that, she empowers herself and gives out her message to the whole world. My last claim is that rap music is used to educate. I'm going to use ethnomusicologist Cheryl Keyes in her Rap and Street Consciousness. She published in the Canadian Journal of Communication. She says that misconceptions about rap music come from a lack of understanding between the relationship of rap music and the streets. She says, the violence, the sex, unprotected sex, drug abuse, gang wars, come from elements of inner city life. But what we really don't see is that there have been advances for community education, such as an alternate to violence. There's also a community-based system called Zulu Nation and a lot of rappers and hip hop culture have been promoting that, but we don't really hear that because we hear the mainstream music. But there has been a progress in that. My last supporting for rap music is to educate. Is from Hubbard Lee, an article called "Rap Music Continues to Get Bad Rap," published on the Los Angeles Centennial. He refers to a 1998 survey conducted by Professor Ferguson from Harvard University. He made a correlation between 1998 to 1992 of a decrease in test scores and reading abilities between black students, but he didn't include white students who were also affected. And he tries to make it that it was rap music that was a problem. But during that time, we also had rap groups like Public Enemy, Eric B., Rakim, or Righteous Teachers, who were rapping about getting an education and knowledge of self and knowing who you are. So there was other contributions to why they have decreased in test scores and grades. It wasn't necessarily rap music. And so yeah, to conclude, rap music is used to positive mood, to make you feel better, self-therapy to go to, and then also rap music is used for empowerment, whether it's the individual or the community that they're trying to represent. And rap music is used to educate for all of those who don't know about the advances of going against violence and AIDS and sex and stuff. So yeah, that's it.
All right, the proposition's clearly stated. There's a good preview, but all of that is rushed through like in 30 seconds. It's like you're in a hurry. I think you need a little bit more background on the controversy and why we're even talking about this. You signpost the secondary points pretty clearly, so it's easy to follow in the body of the speech. That's pretty straightforward. The evidence, I think you did a good job on. You had some good information talking about how people perceive rap music, the survey that you presented, how music affects them. The first part of the quote suggested that it was just music. It didn't sound like it was specific to rap. The later quotes that came from that particular survey did specify rap, so I thought that got you a lot more credibility then in that situation. On the other hand, you quoted a rapper, the guy who was talking to Arsenio, as saying, there's something that's holding back the culture here, and that he's got a desire to do something different. That seems to be an acknowledgement that there is, in fact, some kind of a problem, and that there's got to be something very distinct about this. The examples, you have a couple of examples on the second point of how rap artists might be using rap to create some sense of empowerment or education or something like that, and in fact in your summary you kind of go to that again. You're making a general statement though about rap. This is about a particular, there's probably not any dispute that happens on occasion. The question is that typical, representative? Is that what the form of rap music is that we have neglected and we've been misled in seeing it as being all this negative stuff, when in fact it consists mostly of positive stuff and the negative stuff is in the minority? I think that's where the argument needs to be developed a little bit more. All right, thank you.